got like a little back massager, which is dope. Actually, one of the cooler things I got, my dad has like an old Smith and Wesson 44 from like the 80s when he moved up to Alaska. And he's getting older. He's like, I'm not gonna use it, and I've wanted one, so he gifted me his old 44. I'm fired up on that. Yeah, it's dope. How about yourself, man? Get some tattoo shit. Yeah, that's dope. Let's go. Nice. In your new space, like it in your spot, you got a new spot for it. Gotcha. Yeah. Dope, man. Dude, I started going in on the ICT videos. Yeah, I don't know if I'm fully converting, but I was just I watched like this first four. I watched like 8 hours of ICT over like a day. Okay. Yeah. Dude, he is a professional yapper. Mm-hmm. Okay. Word. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm fully converting because it feels like it is. It's an overload, if I'm being honest, you know. But I was just watching where he's talking about like look for relative equal highs, look at like in imbalances through like fair value gaps and stuff like that. And like yesterday, I don't know, I was watching it yesterday, and it kind of played out pretty nice yesterday. Like we kind of had some relative equal highs from the pre-market, and in the morning it kind of like swept them, and then it spiked down and swept that like pre-market low, and then we had another set, like the high of the day created another set of like relative equal highs. And once I saw that, I actually got along and targeted that, and it like went up and swept that, and then like filled some fair value gaps. And I was like, okay, this shit actually is, there's something to it. I don't know, it was kind of tight. I was just looking at it and I was like, all right, it already spiked like really aggressively and swept that liquidity down low. Like, where is it likely to go? And I was looking, I was like, oh, there's relative equal highs like around the high day. And it could just be coincidence, but then it did exactly that. I was like, okay. Yeah. So I kind of, yeah, I know. I don't know how to feel because I kind of want to learn more about it, but I also like don't want to keep straying from what's been working for me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to like find ways to adapt it. But I do want to use it for that, like to get an idea of like direction and targets, you know? Yeah. That's pretty much exactly how I was thinking of it. This drop is kind of crazy. Yeah, I have a zone right at 800. It freaking dropped like 100 points off the gate, though. I have another little support here at like 740. Scream was in here yesterday. I hadn't seen him in a little bit. Yeah, I didn't trade Tuesday, but it looked like a pretty nice day. Did you trade it? It was a big move up. Hmm. Good shit. Yeah, and you start charting ES. I can watch him. Mm-hmm. That's what I was kind of trying to look, because I don't see any like relative equal highs or anything that are worth mentioning. We kind of just dumped super hard. Um, Obviously, we created like that fair value gap on the 5 minute, or like are in the process of it above the current candle. Um, and then we have kind of at the top of that fair value gap, we have it on the 1 minute as well. But in terms of liquidity, if I'm looking at the chart, I mean, going down, that's all like kind of older stuff from like last week. I don't really know, brother. I mean, it's easy to me to say it looks weak, but I would guess maybe sweep like if I'm looking at like 668, somewhere around there for the next liquidity. Like that little spike we had on the 23rd, 660, 668, somewhere in there. But if we start moving to the upside, then we do have fair value gaps on like the 15 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 minute. So I wouldn't be surprised to see like a little like retracement back up before we go back down. I don't really know. That's the thing, is I watched videos and I looked at charts and tried to like back test it, but yesterday was the first time that I like watched a live chart while having that in my mind, you know. But it was definitely like clear. Like I felt like there were like the what am I trying to say? Relative equal highs and whatnot. Whereas today I feel like we don't really have that relative equal highs or lows. What do you see? Am I wrong? Yeah, that's like from yesterday's high. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. maybe like, yeah, I was gonna say maybe around like from 662 to like 660 645. You seen that on like the 23rd again on the hourly? It would be like 11 a.m. kinda. Yeah, yeah. That already kind of took out those relative equal lows. Yeah, yeah. There's a yeah, and there's a juicy one below that low at 472 or whatever, 473. That giant fair value gap on the hourly. Yeah, I was watching. He's showing like the midpoint of the fair value gap, and like if it wicks up but doesn't hit the like you just I don't know. I was like, holy moly, that's a lot, but it's good, good stuff. Yeah, you think it's just gonna go get all the? I guess I already did. Yeah, we just did. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. We're probably gonna create. Yeah. I mean, it's just been dropping straight down. I haven't seen really an entry. I need to trade. But dude, one thing that was getting me excited about it is to be able to determine more direction and get like bigger moves. If I could get like 40, 50, 60 points, that would be huge. Because right now I'm going for like 30 to 40. And I'm happy with that. But shit, if I could like really determine bigger moves and get like 60 points, get that risk to reward way up. Yeah, man, I don't really have another support until those like that low that you're saying down around like I don't know one four 480 somewhere in there. Oh my god. Is it Justin something? I think I might have seen him. Yeah, I've watched maybe. I think I watched some of his stuff. I'll check it out. Thank you. To see what he's watching. Yeah, smart. Man, and Tuesday, wait, was it Tuesday? No, Monday. Monday had a losing day. It was a bummer. I took that loss, and then I came back to look at my trades, and the market was like still open, kind of. And I took a trade like into market close, and then it just super low volume chopped me. It was such a bad idea. I think so, yeah. And then Tuesday was the half day, right? Yeah. Yeah, I traded Monday and took an L. And then I didn't trade at all Tuesday. Obviously not Wednesday. I traded yesterday and had a winning day, but I'm like just yeah. Well, and then NQ did. It came up and stopped you out, and then NQ went and swept that low too. Yeah. I was looking at that price action a lot because it's Monday, Tuesday, like that was when I was watching all that ICT stuff. So I was actually using that day as a lot of like looking at it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm that cracked. Really? Yeah. No, I think the biggest. Damn. Fair enough. I think for me, right now I'm just trading off a small laptop, so I like have pretty limited screen space. So I just have like a 5, a 15, and a 1 minute up. That's kind of what I always just use. Not here, no. At home I do, or like when I'm back at my apartment. No, dude, my parents, neither of them worked a like computer job, so they don't really have any sort of like home office setup at all. Oh yeah, I think I've seen them. Those are dope. Yeah, you can get them like $100 off Amazon. Yeah, yeah. My ex girlfriend had one, so she could like work when we traveled. It was pretty dope. I was always planning on getting one. I'll get it with a first payout, you know. Withdraw that rack and then buy a little monitor. Got to be able to trade when we're in Thailand and shit, you know. Pay off the vacation. Yeah, I'm gonna be driving to North Carolina. I need to time that, so hopefully I don't miss too much trading. Let me look at the calendar. Oh shit, I could actually do that kind of perfect. Well, I get back the night of the 30th, but then I kind of have to pack some shit up, and I'm thinking I could leave maybe Thursday or Friday, so the second or the third, and then I'd drive over the weekend. I think that would work. Yeah, if I left Thursday, I'd be there by Sunday. If I left Friday, I'd be there Monday night. Yeah, right? No, it only takes 3 days. It's only like 3 days worth of driving. It's like 24 hours total of driving. Nah, that sounds horrible. Also, I have to drive with my cat in the car. So I don't want to like push it too far because I need to like stop somewhere and set up his cat box and shit so he can use the restroom. I don't really want him shitting in my car. That'd be really unfortunate. And then still having to do the rest of the road trip just in a litter box. But no, I think it's gonna take me 3 total days. So actually, if I left Friday, I could do Friday, Saturday, and get in Sunday. That might be the move. Either Thursday or Friday. I know I need to book my hotels too. Yeah, I was watching ICT. I don't know. Yeah, that dude's cracked beyond belief. He's like, and here we have a order block here, so come down and wick at the 50% retracement. I don't know. It makes sense when I'm watching it, but as soon as I step away, I'm like, yeah, I don't remember any of that, or like I can't really put it to use. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I see, dude. He's a fucking character, dude. He's kind of a nutball. I'm not trying to discredit him at all. Yeah, yeah, a little bit. He's very egotistical, but I guess if you're that good, it makes sense. Like if that's how you make your money, and but at the same time, you know, I feel you kind of rubs you the wrong way. He's like, you don't fucking think I could do that every fucking day? You don't think I could? It's like, shoot, Jesus Christ, you're like a Batman villain or something. It's like maniacally laughing and making millions of dollars. You don't think I know where this shit's gonna go? You fucking joking? It's like, all right, bud, take it easy. I'm just trying to fucking learn how to trade. For sure. No, that's yeah. I was like, this guy's a nut, but he knows what he's talking about. There's times where I'll just skip like 30 minutes straight because I'll realize like he's not talking about trading. He's just talking shit for like 30 minutes. Yeah. He's calling us broke and like, okay, man, I get it. Yeah, shit's hilarious. No, dude, they could definitely be like 15 to 20 minutes if he just actually taught the concepts. And then I was thinking about like, God, how's that as a dad? You know what I mean? Like his son, because he's making it for his son Caleb or whatever. Probably so. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It is funny because in the very beginning he's talking about like basically how he's like I can't like work a job or whatever, and like I don't know. He's talking about like this is the way out for, like for his son. He's like he didn't want to do this because that's what I did, but now I think he's like realizing that it's kind of like either something like this or like working a job. I was like, God damn. what a revelation that would be. Your dad's just like, hey, actually, you want to never have to have a job and just make shit tons of money? For sure, but I guess what I mean is to have like one of the most influential people in the space be your dad and be like, hey, this is how you do it. I talk about trading, and my parents are like, "Did you win?" Not today, Mom. I didn't do too well. Oh shit. No, they're supportive. They just don't get it. I mean, they kind of get it. My parents are just like, it just doesn't interest me. Exactly, man. Yeah. Yep. And it's like it's really challenging too, which is I don't know part of it. Like I hate. That's beautiful. I should probably do more of that. But I do like I don't know if I lose, I don't like it in the moment. I'm definitely not like excited about it. But like after the fact, like I kind of am excited to like go back and be like, what did I miss? You know, is there something that I was just ignoring or yeah? It's like I always like if I do well, it's exciting, and if I don't do well, it's like exciting because I feel like it's like all right, I have something to learn. You know? Yeah. 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 That's sweet. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because I was doing really well with how I was trading. I had my first loss in a while, yeah, on Monday. And I think it's natural to like immediately start thinking like, all right, like what other strategies or like, how did this go wrong or whatever. And I kind of did that and I started just like diving into ICT. But then I was like, I don't want to completely abandon everything I'm doing and like, just because I took one loss. But instead just saw it as like, how can I like use this to understand more or like, how can I implement this to just give me like a better understanding. But yeah, man, I like it. I can't say I've ever worked a job that I enjoy as much as trading. Making little pizzas. Damn. Oh, that's kind of tight. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah. And then not even like making enough money to fucking pay rent. Yeah, I was working at a restaurant and it kind of started to make me lose my, not like not that I hated it, but they just put me on dishwashing duty like every fucking night, and that just got so old so fast. Although I don't know, part of it wasn't bad because I could just listen to podcasts, so I just like put in headphones. But I don't know, something about just washing dishes for like hours, night after night, just drove me nuts. Yeah, for sure. No, and then I realized like I'd come home and like my girlfriend at the time, like there'd be like dishes in the sink or something, and I was like, fucking hell, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't want to even touch those now. Just did dishes industrially for like 3 hours. Damn, this drop is crazy. I actually kind of had an entry and I just kind of ignored it. And now it's 100 points below where it could have been. I said I had that zone at like 740, and then we break and retested it with like consecutive candles. None of them could break it, just like wicking off of it, and then it dropped straight from there. So I guess I could have entered there. I just didn't really have great risk, which is kind of why I didn't, because I didn't know really where I'd place my risk off of. With that fair value gap above, maybe above that. I don't know. Sounds good. Yeah, dude. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't think I've had the coconut. Yeah, grapefruit's good. I like the key lime's good. If you like citrus, the key lime's pretty fire. Dude, the limoncello is slapper too. Damn. That's a good deal. That's a real good deal. Oh my gosh, this drop is crazy. It's making me sick. I just want to make money. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have my own bedroom, so that will be nice. And then they kind of have like an upstairs, like not a loft, but it's like a like furnished little space above the garage. Exactly. And he's got his computer up there, so I'm gonna set up my trade station up there. Trying to make it real legit. I'm actually stoked too, because when I was trading in my apartment, it was just like our spare bedroom was kind of both of our office, and she was always in like meetings and stuff, so I couldn't really like I kind of want to put stuff up, like if I'm gonna be streaming and stuff, I want to make it like a cool environment. But I couldn't really pull that off with somebody in the corporate world doing meetings right next to me. But um, if I have this little gaming space, I can just pick a corner and just make it my own. Yeah, I'm stoked. I know, and I don't. He's a landscape architect, so he works for a big firm. Like right now, he's actually working on the Panthers like practice facility, like the NFL team, because he's in Charlotte. Um, so yeah, he's doing. I don't really know what he's doing. He's like redeveloping walking paths or something for like their practice facility or like their turf. I don't know, but yeah, he's working on their practice facility. But yeah, it's like he works kind of for a large firm, so they do just like big scale landscaping stuff. I mean, he certainly could. It's like I don't know. It's yeah, it's kind of like a prestigious firm, so I don't know if me coming in with like pretty much no experience if it would work. But I mean, ideally, I never work another job in my life. If I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I mean, when I first get there, it's gonna be rent free. I don't know if I'm like making money. Of course, I'll pitch in. I'm gonna buy all my own food and everything, obviously. But yeah, it is. It's like a yeah, it's extremely helpful right now. It kind of is. Yeah, dude, it's such a difference maker. Like actually allows me to just focus on this and not really stress about other shit. Yeah, and he's like interested in this stuff too, so he like wants to kind of learn as well. He's 5 years older. So I'm 28, so he's 33. Just had one, man. Yeah, just like a month ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be moving in with my little niece. I'm gonna be playing ICT in her crib. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ask me to do so, but hopefully not. It's not something that I necessarily want to. What, change diapers? Should be your niece still. Okay. Just run away. Give her a tat, dude. Something dope. A little thigh tat. There you go. Then they'll never ask you to change a diaper. Like we learned our lesson. Damn. You think it drops like another 100 points and sweeps that low? I don't see why it couldn't. The rate it's going. It's already dropped like 250 points, so why not? Yeah. 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 No, I feel you. Yeah. According to how I like look at things, there's really one potential entry for me, and that's the one I mentioned earlier. I just kind of missed, but yeah, no, I feel you. With it didn't sweep by side liquidity, so I don't know anything other than like just a few hours worth. But it seems to me like if it doesn't sweep by side liquidity and it's dropping like this, like seems to indicate that it is now seeking like a sell side liquid or just liquidity where it can get it, which it seems to be you know somewhere to the downside. Probably a gross oversimplification, but for sure, yeah. I know. I also wish. Well, I guess I could go back, but those excuse me, those ICT videos are from like not that long ago, but a few months ago. It'd be nice to like. I would like to see him cover like recent price action. Like price action that I've traded or whatever, so I could look at it that way. Mm. He's stealing my viewers, dude. Nah, nah. Had a couple people stop in. Yeah, I am excited too. Once I get all moved in, I'm gonna start. I want to start like actually putting more into the YouTube videos, like actually editing it, or like nothing crazy, but trying to improve things that way. Yeah. Do some ASMR. You're just like whispering all your call outs. Sell side imbalances. Alright, that's it. That's the last one, I promise. I won't do that again. Alright, well, my next area is at 520. From like 520 down to that low. It's going right for it. Crazy. Yeah, I wish I pretty much grabbed a short at any time today. Would have been nice. I feel like these are the days I trade the worst somehow. Should be the easiest. Looking at it, yeah. But in terms of like, yeah, entering, that's the hard part, I suppose. I don't know. No, maybe not. I only watched 4 videos, so I don't know if I got. Cause the last one of the last ones I watched, he was talking about like monitoring news events and then like entering before news events, knowing that it will bring volatility, which I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But no, I don't think so. Maybe I just missed it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because it's lower. Okay. So yeah, focusing more on the candle body then in that scenario, in terms of like where that closed. Gotcha. From that low. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's actually, I have a zone on my chart and it's from 523 to 512. So I almost, it's like, yeah, almost bounced off the very bottom of that zone. Because I was kind of going off those relative equal lows and then watching that one spike low, but not prioritizing it. And we have like a fair value gap on the 5 minute, like 4 candles back, that big drop. So would that, yeah, would that be like a draw to liquidity, right? Because there is that imbalance. Because sometimes, sorry, my bad. Go on. Yeah. Okay. But you wouldn't want to use it as like a continuation of the downtrend either, right? Interesting. Is it only like a breakaway gap if it is something like that, like breaking a low or a high? For instance, like right above that, there's a few fair value gaps that weren't breaking lows, but were just kind of like, you know, the start of the day. Those are different, right? That's not a breakaway, would it be? Or are those just regular fair value? Very interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to learn more about it. Like I said, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous or hesitant because I don't want to like learn so much that I start to second guess what I'm doing. I just want to learn like enough to kind of, I don't know, kind of blend it into my own thing, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that's what I noticed. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just that sometimes. Yeah, yeah. No, I feel the same way. It's like when I took a loss on Monday, I think that started to make me question everything. But then I look back and I was like, well, I kind of took a bad trade, so it wasn't like that my system failed. It was just like I probably shouldn't have taken that trade in the first place. But then also, it really started to make me, because it wasn't a great trade, but at the same time, I was like, it was downtrending, and I was looking for like a continuation of the downtrend, and then it like just rocketed up, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I thought it was gonna be weak. And so that was like kind of made me start questioning everything, and so I was like learning about liquidity, and then I was like, oh, well, that makes sense because it did have like relative equal highs above it, so it was drawing to that liquidity. And then I started to see it that way. Like, oh, okay, well, had I known that, I probably would have not taken that trade short. Yeah, that shit, that's way too close to something else. A pedophile array. Every time he's like, the PD array. Like, what are you talking about, man? I don't know. Or like PD array. I don't know. It just sounded like too close to pedo or something. It's throwing me off. Pretty dope. I'm gonna go do some pow surfing today. Pretty fired up. We're driving south a little bit, and to an area that like notoriously gets a lot of snow. So I think they've gotten snow the past couple days. I want to see. Hopefully it dumps. Let's find out. So it's likely snow today. What did they get though? Yeah, I don't know how much they got, but yeah, even just getting out there, happy to do it. I don't know. I think we might sweep that low before we head up if we do head up. See, I understand a small percentage what you're just talking about. I'd need to replay that back on half speed to understand it. All right, here it is. Let's see if it sweeps that little low. Yeah, actually, kind of would not mind catching a long if it's going to bounce down here. That'd be beautiful. Got some serious fair value gaps above. So, I feel like if it does reverse, it could seek that out. Or at least hopefully. Yeah, I need to learn more. I'm just on Nerd Out. I have time on my hands, so just try to learn as much as I can. I was doing 1.25 and then just skipping over all the yapping as far as I could tell, but I probably missed some shit. But yeah, I was doing 1.25 because I tried to do it a little faster, but yeah, if it was something that I actually was like curious about, sometimes he goes over stuff kind of fast, and I was like, shit, I need to see that. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, for sure. No, I noticed that. Yeah, exactly. Or he'll just like draw something real quick. He'll just be like, oh, maybe this, and then like not really say anything about it. And I'm like, what was that? Excuse me? No, but he definitely hooked me in with that very first episode where he's like, "Oh, there's these fair value gaps up here, and there's this relative equal highs, and I think price is gonna come up here," and then it like does exactly what he says, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And he just keeps doing it too. It's like, all right, I get it. Yeah, I think he said he did. He write a book or something? I think he said he had a book. I might be tripping on that. Maybe that was it, dude. Maybe I just misunderstood. Understandably. Yeah, he was going on a rant about like the people who sell courses that are based on his strategies. I was like, that would be kind of annoying. All right, looks like it might be reversing. I'm gonna try along here. Damn, I thought it was looking good. And it pulled back right as I thought it was looking good. We'll see. Damn, that might stop me out here. Damn, yeah, stop me out. Jesus, as soon as I got in, it pulled back. I don't know. What was wrong? Damn. I actually re-entered, so we'll see. I still think it looks good to the upside. I think it just stopped me out by like 1 point and then started going again. We'll see. Yeah, with that 557 because of the like completing that imbalance or whatever. Gotcha, yeah. That's like right where my stop was. It like, well, I guess, yeah. What's up? My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm targeting that swing high at 633. That'd be like 60 points for my entry. That'd be nice. I think if we start, yeah, it's like, hopefully so. Hopefully get a little push. It feels like, and I was looking at the 15 minute. The 15 minute came down and held that zone I was watching and made two like hammers. So I was looking at it, and I was like, all right, I watched the 1 minute, and it kind of like broke out of that little local high, and then just pulled back and stopped me out. But I still feel like we could go higher. Ideally, it doesn't pull back and stop me out again, because that would make me sad. 2 losses in a row. Yeah, the volatility's crazy today. I was setting my stop and I realized I was like, oh shit, that's like 30 points. The moves have been kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I set my take profit and I was like, oh, that's fucking 60 points. All right. Gladly take it. Looks like it kind of wants to do it. If it just will do it for me, just give me a little pop to the upside. I feel like it's not far away. Nice. And now just clear that other swing high and we're Gucci. I feel like it's given me a little bit confidence to like hold trades as well because I'm like, oh, it wants to like that's probably where it will go next before it does anything else. Like looking how it kind of broke above that little high, and I'm like, all right, that next swing high, I put my take profit just like a point below it, thinking like, all right, it probably wants to at least go there temporarily, especially with this bounce showing strength. Like that's the next logical place for it to move, and then just sit and wait. But let's see. So far, like I like the. It's crazy. ICT doesn't use volume or anything. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely still use volume. It's also one of the reasons I entered is because like the bounce, the volume on the to the upside was quite a bit higher than like the pullbacks, and it was like, all right, it looks like the momentum shifted from selling to buying. If you're looking at lower time frames, like the green candles are starting to get more momentum and more volume. It's 5 minutes about to close. Give us a strong close, poor favor. What's that? Yeah, like 6:30. Yeah, that's my first take profit, and then I have a runner at 653. I don't know. That's kind of a long. Well, it's like right in the middle of that fair value gap. I just kind of chose the midpoint of it. That breakaway gap. I don't know if it would go there, but if it clears that high, maybe another like 20 points. Please do it. Oh my gosh. It's so close. I think it wants it. on now. Give me the juice. Oh man. Need to see a little bit of follow through out of this. Got pretty close. 15 points away. Just looks like the volume kind of died. It's so slow. It's not what I want to see for continuation. Or like a bounce, I guess. Yeah. Give me a little bit of a push, por favor. Oh man, that's a bummer. If I had my 30-point take profit, I would have already been out, but I was trying to get that little squeeze, and I don't know. I don't know if Hassan, give it to me. Went from being up like my stop's at 551. Yeah, it looks like it's not stopping out. I just placed it like below that 15-minute low. It's like right at my entry now, and now it's dropping. Oh man, for real? Don't do me like that. I thought we had a good thing going. Oh man, it looks kind of ugly now. Yeah, the 1 minute, that last little drop didn't look great. Looks weak now. Come on, just go up, pop off, and sweep it. Just do it. Just go up. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Damn, man. I don't know. I thought we were going to get a little move to the upside. I guess we did. Maybe I just got in late. Yeah, oh my gosh, that stopped me out. Wait, I still have a contract. Somehow it did not fill me. There we go. Damn it, dude. Well, I just blew 2 trades today. It certainly does. I'm just trying to understand why it didn't get the follow through. I got close. It looked good on pretty much all my time frames, and then just didn't do it. Hmm. See, then that makes me question because I was like, if I just kept my take profit at 30 and 40 points, I would have got out, with a win there. But I tried to move my take profit a little bit based on, like price action, thinking that we were on a rebound and sweep that high, and then which caused me to take a loss instead. I don't know, man. That's the thing. Sometimes I wonder if I should even bother trying to learn it or like stick with what's been working. Because, all right, so we made like a double bottom and we started to bounce. And then I figured if we are going to bounce, the immediate areas of like liquidity would be like that high up into that fair value gap, maybe up to like that previous low. I was just looking at like if we are bouncing where liquidity would probably draw price to. And I figured at least to that little swing high, if nothing else. Does that make any sense according to like what you know? Yeah. Yeah. How about now with that like previous high and then that little swing high we just made? Would that be like a little relative equal high? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I just don't know. Because it makes me question it. If it's working because it's working or if it's working because of luck, you know? I think we were trying to go pow surf, but they didn't get any snow. I think it's like a rain crust. It's some bullshit. Um, yeah, no, my bad. I was listening to you. I got a call, so I thought I muted myself. I didn't mean to ignore you. No, I appreciate you explaining some of that. I need to learn more of it. I think what I'm trying to do is just blend too many things right now. I think I'm trying to blend what I'm doing with ICT, and I don't know. I think it's got me all fucked up. I was, yeah, it was a mistake. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you recommend what's up? I was gonna just ask you if there's anywhere else that you were like felt was valuable stuff that you're learning. Mm-hmm. Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll have to spend more time. Word, man. Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Merry Christmas. Take it easy, bud. Yeah, I should be on Monday. Sounds good, man. Peace.